Daria, and then we lost Elena. Now we have you and Olga and Katya. Well, Katya, maybe you will... Okay, Elena is back. Elena, hello. Elena? Elena, hi. Just one rule, girls, okay, before we start. Just... Elena, hello. No answer from Elena, unfortunately, but let's hope that maybe we will hear something from her. Katya, are you ready to say something about yourself? No. И тишина мне в ответ. You know, sometimes I feel very strange. I talk to the silence. Those who can hear me, and those who I don't know, because everybody switches their microphones, and when I speak something and I hope to receive some reaction back, and nothing is back. It's just total silence, and I feel so strange. I feel like, you know, I'm the only one in this world, and I'm talking to no one.
Yeah, I know it's very strange, but I just keep silence because I'm
I know.
Usual participant, so I let somebody new speak.
To speak up. Yeah. To have a chance to speak. Well, we have two very silent girls. We have Lena and Ekaterina, and they don't want to say anything to me. So let's start then. Unfortunately, this topic we supposed to discuss last week, and we had a special occasion for that. But anyway, we will continue just this funny topic today. So we decided to talk about some leisure activities, and mainly parties and different gifts and things like that. So every time when we start to speak about parties, of course, we think about something interesting and funny. And also, I sent you, well, not me, I think our administrator, Oloka, sent you 2 articles. One is how to choose the gift, and another one is about, right? So there was a list of unusual parties. So which parties from this list you like the most? Which one you think is the most bizarre parties you have ever heard about? And so which party do you list, and which party you think is the most bizarre?
Well, I would like to visit, for example, this Rio, the very first one, Rio Carnival, right?
The first one is not the Rio Carnival, I think, or it's Rio Carnival. No, it's Roadkill Cook-Off or something.
Yeah, no, I would like to visit the second one, Rio Carnival. And I would like to visit this Holi festival in India. I like.
No, right now there are a lot of versions of Holi in Moscow. Like I know even in Park Gorького, you can go and you can throw the paint, and it's like imitation of Holi with Holi holiday. Have you ever visited La Tomatina Tomato Fight? No.
No.
Looks like fun.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I think they all are weird. And Burning Man. I would like to visit Burning Man.
So you'd love to also visit a Burning Man. Okay. But what do you think is the most bizarre? Craziest?
This word bizarre. What does it mean?
Bizarre, like the most strange.
The most strange?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's like it's very like global or крупномасштабный.
Well, what do you think is the most strange? My question was, for example, when I look at this list, I think that maybe testicle fest is a little bit strange to me, okay? And parties where people called phallus festival, I think that's pretty strange. It sounds like a lot of fun, but a little bit strange to me. I would never go there with my children, for example, but tomato fight, and pillow fight, I would like to go, and of course Rio Carnival. What do you think, Ulyoka? Would you participate in cheese rolling festival?
Well, I'm not sure that I would like to participate there, but I would like to watch it. Yeah, to watch.
Okay, to watch. Okay,
Yes.
we have one more participant, Daria. Daria joined us one more time. Daria, can you say a couple words about yourself? Because I don't know if you've been before with us. Have you been before with us, Daria? Hello?
Nothing with the sound or microphone.
I guess. So Olga, now it's your turn. Then let's this strange or funny parties that were listed in the article. Which one you think the most strange or bizarre, and which one you would like to visit?
Well, it's very surprising, but first I've heard about Burning Man from that your article, and surprisingly, just at the same time, at the same day, my husband found about this festival in the internet. So it were just two independent resources. I mean, my and my husband's, and it was so coincident. Very strange. I think maybe it's some kind of sign, you know, but I think it is very interesting, and I'd like to participate there, but when I watched the information about this and spoke to the people who participated there, I found out that it is very expensive party. Even otherwise, no, otherwise, несмотря на, как сказать?
Despite the fact that
despite of the fact that the members of this party say that it is totally free, but you know, flight to there, some equipment, it's very important. Some glasses from against sand, some costumes, and so on, and you know, as well, you should bring all food and water with you for all the period of time. So it's ended up with some around 3,500,000.
350,000. What is that?
Yeah.
350,000.
3.5. Yeah, thousand. Yeah,
Dollars.
I'm correct.
$3,500, right?
Yeah, that's a huge sum. As for me, that's
That's a big amount of money.
What about bizarre and strange parties? I would point Testicle Festival. It's very strange.
Of course,
Why?
yes, it's crazy.
Why Testicle? But
it's a pure source of protein.
Yeah, I've heard. By the way, I've heard that they are quite tasty.
Well, maybe we should go and try them.
I can't say this. We tried to taste it once in Colorado the previous year, but I can't eat salt at all, and they were marinated and already pre-cooked with salt, so I couldn't taste it. And it's very.
So you had very good excuse. You had very good excuse why you actually couldn't eat testicles.
No, I really wanted to try it. I really wanted. Yeah, I'm sure. So maybe sometime in the future I will try it. And they really name them mountain. I don't remember. Mountain oyster.
Mountain oysters.
Mountain oysters. When we found this name in the menu, I said, so strange. So this place is so far from any sea or any water, and they have oysters. We have to try it. We have to try them. But the waiter explained us what they are. Well, and I think the most bizarre of all that parties is, to my mind, cheese rolling festival. It's
very strange.
It's very strange to broke legs, to hurt your health just for fun. Those crazy men. Just that just what I want to say.
Well, yeah. So these parties are really strange, and people sometimes they do strange things. But every time when I look where it happens, where it takes place, and it doesn't surprise me. It's England, it's America, it's Scotland. These countries are full of crazy people, and I mean in a good way. They really like to have party, because things like that never work in Russia. I don't know why. Okay.
In Russia. As I remember, we have some strange, but not so strange, but quite strange party in Moscow region with cucumbers.
What's that?
It's like tomato in Spain, but quite the same with the cucumbers.
That's so strange. Can you imagine? Well, when you throw a ripe tomato, it's soft and it doesn't hurt. But when you throw a cucumber, it hurts.
I don't know. Maybe they chipped them previously, but I don't know.
So it's rotten cucumber, gniloy. So it sounds disgusting. I like parties like the tomato fights or mud festival. And these things like that, I think are very great and interesting to attend, because it's just, to be silly a little bit. Okay, so Daria, would you like to say something? I still hope that Daria will say something. Daria, can you hear us? Алло, алло? Fortunately, we cannot hear you, Daria. I can see that you switch on and switch off your microphone, but unfortunately, no sound coming out. Well, would you like to try again? No sound, sorry. Katya, would you like to say something about these parties from the list? Is like hero. She.
Hello. Hello. It's very difficult for me speak English. I listen. It's in Kaliningrad. It's a festival. Day, Colori.
What's the name of the festival? Color Day?
Color Day, ну как краска.
Red Day?
One festival селедки.
Herring.
Herring Day.
Wow, maybe we all need to go to Kaliningrad and try some good herring over there, because I know that Kaliningrad is located near the sea. Thanks, Katya.
Yes.
Thanks, Katya, for being so brave and actually participate a little bit. So, who can say? Well, Katya said that in Kaliningrad we have Herring Day, and if I understand about the Colors Day, it's something like from India, right? It's like a Holi, special holiday, Holi, right, Katya?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So right now, this Indian tradition is very popular not only in Kaliningrad, it's also popular in St. Petersburg, in Moscow, in Ekaterinburg, in some other cities of our big country. But what about other parties? So Ola told us that there is she heard of that there is a party like a cucumber fight. I doubt that people throw cucumbers at each other, because it sounds painful. So, what parties do you know? What festivals do you know in Russia? Unusual. Or yes, okay. It's going to be next question then. So, Lyoka, Ola.
I remember ancient Russian festival connected with some kind of with religion, and the name is Ivan Kupala in Russian. So this day it is during summer. I don't remember the exact date. So that day all people push pour the water to each other. So it's like in I don't remember in Hadaka Matsuri, like in Hadaka Matsuri, but not maybe not so global. And now this festival takes place mostly in rural locations, like in villages. So in my mother village, they still participate in that kind of party, and it is so funny. It is so funny. So just from the beginning of the day, early in the morning, until till the night, you just soak out.
Okay, so you just pour water into everyone. But I thought that for Ivana Kupala, it's like, yes, it's a religious holiday, and people jump over the fire and they throw flowers, like they make some flower decorations and they put it in the water, something like that. I have never heard that they throw water, that there is a water fight. Well, it's an interesting tradition, but I have never done anything like that. Well, Luca, do you have anything to add? Because I have a story about one tradition, and who will go first, me or you?
You know, I was thinking about what festivals in Russia I know about, and I remembered only the same Ivan Kupala, and I don't know
Then
what
I
else
will
I
be
can
very
add.
original.
Maybe some victory
Super.
day, something like that, but I'm not
No,
sure.
well, Victory Day is not a day to laugh. It's a good holiday. It's a good holiday to celebrate our victory, that the war is finished. But the idea of party is just to be silly a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Petersburg, I don't know if they are organized right now, but a few years ago, people organized a very interesting thing. It's called Bubble Baba Challenge. Have you ever heard about it?
maybe, but I'm not sure.
Okay, Bubble Baba Challenge. It means that all people they have Bubble Baba, резиновую бабу. Okay, so they have a special woman from sex shop, which you need to blow. You go to the river Vuoksa, which is very fast river, and you raft on your Bubble Baba. Okay, so you go down on the like you swim in this river with this Bubble Baba, and the person who comes first is the winner.
Nice.
Yes, it's fun because every time when you go to watch this Bubble Baba challenge, you can see that a lot of people, first of all, a lot of people participate. You can see like people with their bikes, they tie this special women, special women from sex shop to their backs. They have these women on the top of their cars. And you know that all these people, they are going to this Bubble Baba challenge. And of course, this event, there are doctors. They check if people are not drunk, so they wouldn't, drown. But it's fun. It's fun. And usually they had it at the end of August, so the water was pretty cold as well.
And you remembered me of some Red Bull festival, I think, or something like that. Maybe I don't remember its name, but it was before, and I don't know if it's still.
Yes, when you need to make a boat or something, right? Like
yes, some plane or something like that, and you jump off the bridge.
jump. Yeah. My friend wanted to participate.
Yeah, and my
friend wanted
friends
to participate.
took part at that festival once. It was very fun.
It is fun, but it takes so much time to make this construction, to make the thing you are going to present, because you to participate in this contest, I guess you need to even to present something really interesting, not just a piece of crap, okay? Just something that is really, really interesting. And also, right now in St. Petersburg, every year we have a ski resort. It's called Karabitsina, and every year this ski resort finishes the season. So there is a special party for closing the season, and they do like in Red Bull Festival. At the end of slope, there is a swimming pool. People do some funny, I don't know, costumes. They have some funny constructions, and they go down on ski or on snowboards. Little jump. There is a little jump, so they jump and then they fall down into the swimming pool. So it's also funny. And
Nice.
it's funny for both sides, for those who watch and for those who participate. Seems like St.
Yeah,
Petersburg
that's-
rocks right now.
Mm.
Okay, any more unusual parties you have participated, not only in Russia, but in maybe abroad?
I just like to add some details that I've just found out in the internet about cucumber party. So actually, there is no any fighting with cucumbers. It's just the name of festival is Cucumber Holiday in Suzdal. It's it's situated. It takes place in Suzdal every summer, and where when there is a cucumber harvest. So people wear cucumber costumes. There are some performances, includes children performance and a big global competition among dishes made of cucumbers.
Cucumbers. Wow.
Yeah. So very peaceful holiday.
Yeah, so no actually cucumber. There is no peaceful cucumber fight.
Yeah, without any injuries.
Without any injuries. I see. Okay, good. And also, I thought that here we have a special Koryshka Day. Because I remember Katya said that in Kaliningrad they have a herring day. Here we have a Koryshka Day. So it's a day when Koryshka a lot. Because right now it's a Koryshka season here in St. Petersburg. In Moscow?
What is it? Koryshka?
Koryshka, it's a fish. It was a joke when Putin has become a president of Russia. There was a joke. Koryshka is a special fish. Usually it's popular in Russia or in St. Petersburg, and I think in some other cities of Russia, but I don't know where exactly. So Koryshka is it's not big, relevantly small fish, like a cucumber. There is a special smell of her. It smells like a cucumber. So every time when you go outside in the end of April, beginning of May, and you inhale the air near the, I don't know, subway stations or in different supermarkets, you can feel the smell of Koryshka, the smell of cucumbers. The joke about Mr. Putin when he has become a president, that he missed St. Petersburg so much that he even fried some cucumbers in White House.
Funny.
Yes, yeah. So Koryshka, yes, but Koryshka is good. It's tasty. Usually people fished her out of Ladoga Lake. It's good. Seriously, it's really, really good. Those people who don't eat fish eat Koryshka.
Okay. I should try it someday if I haven't yet.
Over until we still have it here. So, any unusual parties you participated in?
I can tell only about Songkran. It's Thailand. It's a New Year in Thailand that is celebrated in the mid of April, if I'm not mistaken. So, and they celebrate it very funny. They throw water, cold water at each other, and they use any possible thing to take water and to throw it. So they can use these plastic guns they can use just the bedroll. Полина, correct.
Did they some plastic cans, some bottles, some
Bucket,
I don't know.
bucket, as I
Bucket.
correct.
Yeah, and cans and bottles of water, everything that they can throw at you with water, cold water, and it's really funny. And I was at Thailand.
What does they imply a certain meaning? Do they imply a certain meaning in this action? For example, like they throw cold water to you because it will, I don't know, give you happiness in the new year or something like that. Why do they do that?
I'm not sure about that. Maybe there is some in a sense, but I'm not. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So the fact is that this month is one of the hottest months in the year, and so they celebrate New Year with cold water because it's very hot outside.
Okay. So it makes sense.
Yeah, and
to cool you down.
If you go outside on the street and you go, for example, to the shop to buy something, you can get back totally wet. Even if you didn't want to participate.
All of a sudden, I imagine my best friend who always care about how does she look with her makeup, with her hair, and I'm sure she would say something really, really nice to these people.
Yeah, if one doesn't want to participate, it should stay at home the whole day.
Okay.
Otherwise, it can be out of luck to stay dry and clean.
Cool. So, Ola, have you ever experienced unusual parties somewhere, maybe in America or in other places which you visited?
No, in foreign parties never, but in my childhood, I participated every year in the party named Ivan Kupala in my village.
Okay. So that's the one you told us before. My experience is limited with participating in a special party. I worked as a counselor in summer camp for children in America, and in Russia, when you stay in camp, at the end of every session, there is a special night called King's Night, Королевская ночь. Probably all of you who were in camp when you were children, you remember that. That's when you take a toothpaste and put it on the face of your friends. And but in America there is such tradition, and it's not during the night; it's during the day, and it's called. It's almost like a mud fest. During this day, you can throw jelly, you throw shaving foam, you throw everything you can find. Anything you throw into your friends, and there are some jelly fights also, like girls or boys, they fight in a jelly, and so during this fast, well, at the end of this fast, you're super, super dirty. You have to wear clothes you are not going to wear anymore, because the stains you will receive after this party is they are like they're very dirty, and you won't be able to remove them, so they're unremovable. And at the end of the party, counselors, they did big ride, special ride with the soap right into the lake. It was a way to get rid of part of the dirt you received during the day. But it was really funny. I even have some pictures somewhere from this party. So it's like a total mix of tomato fight, mud fight, everything. Okay, so also the second article was about choosing a gift. So parties, they're not only about just being silly. Okay, some parties, they are for birthday. They organize for birthday, and every time we go to someone's birthday, we need to choose a present. So the second article was about it was some advice how to write gift for your friend, or boyfriend, or girlfriend, or husband, or wife, and you are going to congratulate with the birthday. So, any ideas? How do you choose the right gift?
Well,
I
Daria.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Finally, we can see you.
Oh,
Can we hear you now?
I don't know.
Yes, we can hear you very well. Daria, just try to switch off your camera, but keep the microphone on. Say something. А микрофон включите. That was a bad idea.
don't worry.
Oh, do you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
At last. Just about, you're speaking now about presents, as I see. Okay.
Yes.
Just, I don't have many ideas today about presents. I just always rely on my intuition, and I have not analyzed how to choose presents.
For example, for example, you know your friend very well. Of course, you will think about what he or she likes, maybe what he or she wants. Will it be how to say it? Will it be important in making decision?
I think yes. It's just this article actually, I think it's very helpful, and it can give some ideas how to do it. Just how to choose presents on a more analytic, just to do it smartly. Just I'll think for it for future, but I don't have just. I haven't just I don't have many friends, and I mostly make presents to my relatives and to my family members. So it's somehow and they just I don't have a big budget for it. That's why I don't have, and so I don't have these issues of inventing something that for a person who has everything.
But recently I have found one big problem choosing a present for child, for example, not for my child, but for example, for someone's child, because my son right now, he's at the age when people start to invite him to different birthday parties of girls and boys, and that's a problem because you don't know these boys and girls, you don't know what they like, and parents usually they don't help you with that. So the problem right now
what
is
age? What how?
4.
4. Oh, yeah.
4. Yeah. So yesterday I had a big trouble choosing a present for a little girl who will turn 5, and I stopped at My Little Pony. I tried to imagine that I'm 5, and what would I like? Little Pony would be good.
Yeah, just as for me, as for such issue as children's birthday, I usually have some stock of different, how to say, развивающие.
Some development toys.
Yeah, I just have a stock of them, or I can give them as a present to my children, or just for birthdays, and they are some age up than my daughter is. So, and it usually helps, so I don't worry that tomorrow, as it turns out, that tomorrow we have birthday of somebody, and we need urgently we need present for it.
I see. Okay, that's very interesting. I will keep it in mind. But it's very good. It's very good life hack. You know, just to have a little stock for future presents. for future birthdays. Okay, Olga and Loka, what about you? How do you choose presents?
Polina, may I give any advice about children presents?
Sure, sure.
According to my experience, I found out that books and puzzles are relevant for almost every child in every age. So you can choose a book and puzzle for any age, and it is 99% it would be useful.
You know, with the book, there is one problem. For example, you know, maybe I judge it from my own experience, because at my home we have a lot of books. Okay, there is a very big, rich library, and it's very difficult, for example, to give us a book library. And every time I think that other people, they have the same. And I think, okay, I will give one more book of Neznайка, and useful. Will it be good? Will it make any good to the person who will have it? And as judging from my son hates puzzles. Okay.
Yeah, but I told about 99%, so your child
Yeah.
is,
Maybe we are that 1%.
yeah, maybe.
Well, anyway, puzzles and books, yes, you're absolutely right. I always keep it in mind. And for New Year's, for example, I found wonderful books of fairy tales written by Pushkin for 2 little girls, and they were absolutely fantastic.
And
it was fantastic.
And you know, like alternative of books, maybe some journals, children journals,
Magazines, you mean?
Magazines, yeah. So it's understandable that there is no there are no all magazines. So every time they run out, how to say it? There
Ask me
is
for help.
another one and a new one, so you should just choose new magazine, and there is 99%.
Again, 99%. Who gave you the statistics? Who gave you the statistics about 99?
It's my personal statistics.
Okay. I see. Okay. Maybe, but yeah, sure. Daria?
I mean, statistics, you can also always say statistics comes from British scientists, and in their many surveys we have found out that, and go on with it.
Oля has for the second time she says 99%, 99, and that was a joke, of course, because I heard that she said from the beginning that it's from her own experience. But you know, who wrote these statistics? Why 99%? Why not 98?
Yeah.
Okay. So, any ideas how to choose presents for adults, not children?
Well, I can tell you a funny story that recently has happened to me. I've got a new friend. Well, and we were like communicating for a month, and at the end of the month, at the end of April, he's got a birthday, and I didn't know what to present him because I didn't know him well, and I didn't know what he likes and all that stuff. And we just were sitting and chatting together, and once he told me that he really likes cigars. and he enjoys smoking cigars. And I thought, okay, now I know what to present him. So,
But are you good? Are you a specialist in cigars? For example, if a person says, you know, Paulina, I like cigars, and I said like, okay. So I would go to the store and I would ask the sales assistant, was like, can you recommend me something? And maybe what the sales assistant recommends me is not good for that person.
well, I did exactly the same. I went to the shop, to the cigarette shop, and I asked what they can recommend me, and there were not a lot of cigars to choose. And she just at once told me that this, and this, they are good. They're really good, and you can change. You can choose any of them, and they don't cost a lot, a bit, a little. Yeah, so they cost a lot, really, and
Yes.
yeah, so you can judge by its price, what the quality, what quality they are. So I bought, and I got the right thing, the right cigar, because he really enjoyed it.
Okay,
That was
cigars. Okay, but that was easy because the person told you actually what he likes. So
yeah, but it was very unexpectedly, because I was puzzled with that. What
you
can
know,
I?
this year my best friend had a birthday, and you know, I know her. I have known her for many years, and every year it's getting more and more difficult to choose a present for her because you know every year I make her this present and that present, and I'm trying to be original. And this year I didn't know what to give. There was an interesting idea. It came to my mind to a set of cupcakes. Um, with the special little girly things on top, little shoe or a little nail polish bottle, and there was also a sign, "Happy birthday, Julia." You know, she almost cried when I gave it to her because she said it was so touching.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice.
But unfortunately, she ate cupcakes like in 5 seconds, and there was nothing left. Okay, so what also can help you to choose a present for a person? If the person shares your interests, okay, with you, shares his or her interest with you, like Lyoka said, like the person liked cigars and it was easy for her. But what are the ideas come to your mind when you choose a present for a person? Or maybe you just give
Well,
money and that's it.
I usually like to present something that can be useful, or that can bring some joy to the person. Because I don't like to buy something useless. Some really sborniki. Is there a name?
Dust collectors.
Dust collectors. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I hate that stuff. So even though sometimes they can be charming, very beautiful, and very expensive anyway, I know that it won't be very useful for the person. So I try to buy something he can have benefit of. And I like, for example, I like the idea of present certificates, for example, right? For some service. For example, my friend and I bought a special spa certificate to another friend of ours to go. That was nice, I think.
But what about giving as a gift emotions? Giving emotions as a gift, for example, going to a concert, like tickets to a concert, or like I don't know, jumping with a parachute, or you know.
Yeah, I like that stuff too. Yeah, I think it's really great.
That's my favorite stuff to give and receive, actually, emotions.
Okay,
I
jump
remember,
in
I never liked the. Well, yes.
Sorry, just jumpers parachute is just very special gift to give for just not everyone will like this present, and it can
Well, of course, of course.
consequences. And when if it's your certificate and person has, for example, has got some injury after jumping with parachute, just you just it's not very won't be very nice.
Well,
And
for example, I know that Lyoka will like jumping with parachute. I won't like jumping with parachute.
But if you just person should take responsibility on herself or himself, because it's just can be very traumatical. Can just it's.
Of course, we understand that you have to think. You have to think of whether the person will like this or not. For example, I know that I have a friend who will not even go to a ski lesson because she it's not her type. It's not her thing. But she will definitely go maybe to a ballet or some performance in the theater.
I agree that just ballet lesson or even a ski lesson, it's not that dangerous as jumping with parachute. I mean, it has.
Jumping with parachute was just an example, okay? Like, I mean, giving an emotion instead of giving something material, okay?
I agree that it's a good present. But I have you brought to my mind that I have actually an issue with present now at the moment, and I'd like maybe you have some ideas how my daughter is finishing the 4th form, and it's it means that she is leaving the primary school, and we with the class have issue what to present to a teacher. And she's about 70 years old. Maybe you have some ideas what can be a present for a teacher, and we don't know much about her personal life. Like she has a husband and adult children and even grandchildren. But what to present her? Maybe you can help.
Well, my idea was, well, flowers, of course. I would definitely present a cake, just cake, like with some.
Good idea, maybe.
So, for example, right now, when we make presents for different teachers, some nice box of candies or a beautiful box of tea. Right now, there are such a beautiful tea sets,
Yeah,
Flowers, cake, and tea set would be great.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just cake, personalized cake. I like that idea. Just the most. Tea set, maybe. I don't know if she drinks tea. It's also.
Everybody drinks tea.
Yeah, that's nice. No, it's a good idea. Yeah, cake and the tea, why not? And flowers.
Thank you.
It's just a school teacher. It's so you don't need to buy a car for her. So.
Yeah.
Seriously, cake will be nice. Like thank you, with a special saying something like thank you, Slanina Ivanovna, or something like that.
Yeah, I think we'll do it. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. So, any more ideas for choosing a present for someone?
Yeah, I have ideas. So first of all, I generally regularly give presents to my relative, and relatives. I don't have many friends who need to get my presents. That's why I just write down some ideas during the year for each my relative, and usually I have some of them by the date. That's the first one. But if I have to go to friend party and have to choose any presents for not relative. I hate that kind of knickknacks, you know, just useless things for decorations, our rooms. I hate them very much because I hate somebody gives it to me, and so I hate to present them also. And I try to choose something that would be appropriate and useful, and that could be like eaten or drinked or drank or like used till the end. No, so I think the good idea is the expensive alcohol, or maybe you know, some time ago it was some fashion for interesting activities or expressions, and it was good to buy some set of expressions, like in one set there is some sporty things, some experiences, yoga, jumping with parachute, dance lesson, or so on, so on. So it's high percent that person would choose something that suits him, you know.
Yes. So there is a set of different activities you can choose, right?
Yeah, and now it was a fashion for quests, and I think it's also a good idea because you can find quests for every interest.
Okay. Actually, I have never participated in any quest, to my shame, but I want to try. Maybe I need to ask my friends, and we can organize ourselves in a big in a group and participate.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm sure.
Okay, good. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for sharing, as always, your wonderful ideas and your wonderful experience. It was very, very interesting. So, unfortunately, our hour is up so fast, always passes so fast. But our next speaking club will take place on Tuesday. Okay, so it will take place on Tuesday at 12 o'clock. So May 23rd, 12 o'clock, please mark it in your calendars and join us next time. I will be very happy to see all of you. And I was thinking about the topic for the next speaking club, and I decided that, well, this one was so all positive, and maybe next one, what do you think about talking about different conflicts, how you overcome conflicts? Are there any positive or negative sides of conflicts, and so on and so forth? What do you think? If there are other ideas, I'm open to listen to them.
I think it's very useful topic.
Yeah, I like this topic. Maybe we can talk not only about conflicts, but in general about relations among people.
Like conflicts in a relationship. Well,
psychology, something like that.
one more time, look, I didn't hear you.
I mean, maybe something about psychology, you know.
Sure. I'm not a psychologist,
Yeah, that.
but I will try to search for some useful articles we can use. And if there is certain knowledge from some of you that would be interesting to hear. Personal experience is
Great.
always a good thing to share. Because
Yeah,
sometimes,
that's great.
sometimes personal experience just helps not to make the same mistake in future.
Yeah.
So thank you all very much. It was lovely, and I hope to see you on Tuesday.
Thank you very much.
Too.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
It was great.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Пока. Bye.